Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls JV basketball action on the Oriole Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you from Fremont, Michigan tonight as the Ludington Orioles take on the Fremont Packers in a girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader. Joining me as my technical engineer is Nick Wysong, and the cameraman tonight will be Jackson Jenner, also known as Jackson G. Here are your starting lineups. First for the Fremont Packers, coached by Brandon Anderson, assisted by Matt Zerfus. Starting at the guards, number 3, Roxy Martin. She is a sophomore. Also at guard, number 5, Brevin Powell, a freshman. There are 3 forwards starting for the Packers. Number 11, Ava Gears, she's a freshman. Number 13, Esther Vizia, a freshman. And number 22, Kendra Dykeman, also a freshman. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman, assisted by Keelan Laird, starting at the guards. Number 1, Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas, she is a sophomore. Also number 13, Claire Keith, a freshman. And number 30, Heston Stowe, a freshman. The forward, number 43, Grace Forfinski, a freshman. And the starting center, number 5, Eloise Kwitnewski, she is a freshman. Ludington will be in their black away jerseys, orange lettering and numerals trimmed in white. Fremont in their white jerseys, red lettering, red numerals trimmed in black. Beautiful facility here at Fremont. And we are set to go. Girls JV basketball with the tip-off. Tip controlled by the Ludington Orioles. And Forfinski had it momentarily, then she threw it right in the arms of Roxy Martin for Fremont. Fremont will get it inside, and they'll get a quick basket from number 5, Brevin Powell. And Fremont off to a quick 2-0 lead. We have an official's timeout here for a moment. Just 13 seconds into the game. Fremont 2, Ludington nothing. Ludington with the basketball. Claire Keith has it. Claire will give it now to, they'll work it inside of Forfinski, who will get the basket. Grace Forfinski. Ludington 2, Fremont 2. 7:29 to go in the opening quarter. On the drive and a shot up and in by Fremont's number 22, Kendra Dykeman. Offensive fireworks just 30 seconds into the ball game. 6 points have been scored, 4 for Fremont, 2 for Ludington. The Orioles on the attack. They'll work it inside now. Forfinski baseline drive, loses the ball, and with it for Fremont, number 22, Kendra Dykeman. Now with it, number 3, Roxy Martin, and we're going to have a foul called. It'll be called on the Orioles, Eloise Kwitnewski. 6:57 to go. Opening quarter, Fremont 4, Ludington 2, girls JV basketball on this Tuesday evening. Actually, it's still Tuesday afternoon, technically. There's a drive by Fremont's number 22, Kendra Dykeman. Her shot no good, ball out of bounds, and it will stay with the Fremont Packers. Last touch by the Ludington Orioles. Packers will get the ball in, and with it is Esther Vizia. Vizia to Dykeman. Now over to Roxy Martin. Martin, her pass deflected there, picked off by Kwitnewski, ahead to Forfinski. She'll give it back now, and the shot up and good by Claire. No, I'm sorry, that was Heston Stowe with the basket. And Ludington now with a tie game here with Fremont 4 apiece. 6:18 to go in the opening quarter. They'll get it in, and there's a shot up and in. Ludington had created a turnover, and they get a basket there from Eloise Kwitnewski, and they have a 6-4 lead with 6:08 to go in the opening quarter. Brevin Powell on the attack for Fremont. She'll get it to Ava Gears. Gears now, shot put up, no good, but a foul called. And putting the shot up was Esther Vizia. She will go to the free throw line for the Fremont Packers. Vizia's first free throw is up and good. Ludington boys varsity falling last night to Traverse City West at Hawley Gym by the score of 68-54. Not a good night for the Ludington boys. The freshmen, they lost their first game of the season last night. They were shorthanded, though. They had a lot of their players out due to the bug that's going around. The JV also fell last night, and then, of course, the varsity. They'll be back home on Friday at Hawley, the boys varsity. JV and the freshmen against the Manistee Mariners. Right now, Ludington up 6-5, 5:33 to go in the opening quarter. Fremont with the steal. Shot up, no good there by Fremont's Roxy Martin. Now we have a jump ball, possession arrow to the Fremont Packers. Oriole Sports Network happy to be here tonight covering this JV varsity doubleheader varsity game. Huge implications in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Ludington with just the one loss that came to Fremont earlier in the year. The Packers are undefeated in the West Michigan Conference. Had a nice chat with varsity Fremont varsity coach Pete Zerfus not long after we arrived here. We got all set up and always enjoy coming to Fremont. They always roll the red carpet out. Very hospitable here, and we got a great setup. And our technical engineer, Nick Wysong, was able to get us up and running rather quickly. We usually like getting to a venue a little bit quicker than we did tonight, but all is well. We're able to start broadcasting prior to the start of the game, and that's always a good thing. All right, Ludington there with the ball. That was the wrecking ball, Raven Thomas, who will just happen to be the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Her interview will air at the half of the varsity game tonight. Ludington basketball, they're up 6-5, 4:55 to go in the opening quarter. Claire Keith on the drive, shot up, no good. Rebound to Fremont's number 22, Kendra Dykeman. Dykeman will give the ball now to Brevin Powell, and a foul will be called on the Orioles' Grace Forfinski. .444 to go. Opening quarter, Ludington up 6-5. Into the Oriole lineup, number 25, that's Leanna Veneman. There's a shot put up by Fremont, no good. Rebound to Grace Forfinski. She'll outlet it now to Heston Stowe. Stowe to Claire Keith. Now Raven Thomas with the shot, no good. Rebound to the Orioles, shot up and in, and I believe, yes, that was Heston Stowe with the offensive rebound and the putback. She's got 4 points in this first quarter. Ludington up by the score of 8-5, 4:14 to go. There's a tip by Ludington. Fremont will get it back. Now the errant pass, and the Orioles have it. Veneman, she'll give the ball up now to Claire Keith. Keith over to Heston Stowe, back to Keith, and now a timeout, Ludington, with 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Ludington 8, Fremont 5. It will be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here, and we're going to tell you about House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a shout out to Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player and a spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Ludington with the basketball. They have a 3-point lead, 8-5. 3:52 left in the opening quarter. Stowe with it inside now to Forfinski, and a shot put up by Heston Stowe. No, blame my last. That was put up by Leanna Veneman. It was blocked, but she also got fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line and shoot two. Big week of basketball here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. We'll have games at Manistee on Thursday. That'll be girls JV and girls varsity basketball, and Friday will be at Hawley Manistee in town. That's boys JV and boys varsity basketball. Veneman misses both free throws, and here comes Fremont. Shout out to Karen H. She says, "Let's go, girls," and Rochelle and Ella Higgins watching from Carlisle, Arkansas. Karen H. says she is sitting home wearing those JV shoes for good luck. Those are awesome shoes that Karen H. has. They have all the names of all the JV girls basketball players on them. 3:33 to go, opening quarter. Ludington 8, Fremont 5. Thanks for tuning in on this Tuesday to the OSN for Ludington Oriole girls JV and varsity basketball action. There's a shot by the Wrecking Ball. No good. Rebound by Ludington and up and in. And the basket scored by Heston Stowe, who's having a big first quarter with 6 points. She seems to be all over the court right now. Ludington up 10-5. Traveling violation called on Fremont. Orioles will get the ball in. Stowe got it in to Keith. Back to Stowe. Now over to Raven Thomas. Raven cross-court pass there to Heston Stowe. Now to Keith. Good ball movement by the Orioles. Shot up and good by Raven Thomas. Great ball movement there by Ludington. And it ends with a basket from the Wrecking Ball, Raven Thomas. Ludington 12, Fremont 5. Ludington JV having a really good year this year. In fact, I think their only loss to this point is still to Grand Haven. That came early in the year. Ball last touch there by Fremont. It's going to be Ludington basketball. They caught a break right there. Into the Oriole lineup, number 3, Allie Brandt. With the ball, Claire Keith. She is fouled. Don't blame my last. No, she traveled actually. Okay. 2:17 to go, opening quarter, Ludington 12, Fremont 5. With the ball for the Packers, number 5, Brevin Powell. And a foul called on the Orioles, and I believe it's going to be on Allie Brandt. Fremont basketball. Brevin Powell with it. Powell at the free throw line. Three-point attempt up and no good there by McKenna Carson, who's checked into the game. Good hustle there by one of the Fremont players. But she was not able to get to the ball before it went out of bounds, and that was Kendra Dykeman. Ludington basketball, 1:50 to go, opening quarter. Orioles 12, Packers 5. From this beautiful facility here at Fremont High School. If you've never been here before, you should really need to get here sometime and check it out. Really nice venue. All right, Ludington on the attack. Cross-court pass there from Heston Stowe over to Brandt. Heston Stowe. Three-point attempt, no good, out of bounds. Last touch by Fremont. Into the Packer lineup, number 35, Kendall Carson. Checking back into the Oriole lineup, 43, Grace Forfinski. Also checking in, seeing her first action of the game, number 22, Charlie Morse. Charlie is a sophomore. Ludington will get the ball in. Nice entry pass there. Shot overlaid there by Raven Thomas, and here come the Fremont Packers. Going to have a carry-in violation there by Fremont, so it'll be Ludington basketball with 1:18 to go in the opening quarter. Claire Keith, she'll give it now to Charlie Morse. Morse back to Keith. They'll work it to trying to get the ball to Raven Thomas right there. We're of a kicking violation. Ball will be triggered in by Claire Keith. Nope, blame, yes. Nope. It's going to actually be triggered in by Charlie Morse. Morse will get the ball to Keith, back to Morse. Now they'll work it over to Brandt. Brandt back to Keith. Keith on the drive, shot up and no good. Ball fought for, coming away with it for Fremont, Kendra Dykeman. Dykeman now will give it up to Brevin Powell. Powell to Dykeman. Back to Powell, back to Dykeman. Little pitch and catch now between the two girls. Tried to work it in, batted away there by Forfinski. Shot put up, no good there by McKenna Carson. Second shot put up by Dykeman, no good. Rebound to Forfinski. She'll bring the ball up with 27 seconds to go in the opening quarter. She'll give it now to Claire Keith. Keith to Brandt. Brandt over three-pointer up, no good there. That was put up by Charlie Morse. They'll get it back to Morse. She'll drive to the free throw line. Raven Thomas shot, good, and she's fouled. Raven, the wrecking ball Thomas with the basket, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line, try to complete the three-point play. We'd like to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store. It's located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Free throw, no good by Thomas, but Ludington gets the rebound. Claire Keith will work it in, and a shot put up there by Forfinski, no good, but she's hacked, and she will go to the free throw line. 0.7 of a second left in this opening quarter. Ludington up 14-5. Grace Forfinski at the free throw line for the Orioles. First attempt is up and no good. Grace Forfinski, a freshman. She wears jersey number 43. Second attempt up and no good. And there's the buzzer at the end of one from Fremont. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 14, the Fremont Packers 5. We'll be back after these messages. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Fremont after one quarter of JV girls basketball action. Your score, the Ludington Orioles 14 and the Fremont Packers 5. Shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington with the basketball to begin play here. They'll work it in Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski now to Raven Thomas. She'll give it to Grace Forfinski. Forfinski, double team there. She'll give it to Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski still with the ball. Now she's tied up. We have a jump ball, possession arrow to the Fremont Packers. 2 points in the first quarter for Brevin Powell, 1 for Esther Vizia, and 2 for Kendra Dykeman for the Orioles, 4 for Raven Thomas, 2 for Eloise Kwitnewski, 6 for Heston Stowe, and 2 for Grace Forfinski. Orioles create a turnover, and with the ball, Heston Stowe. Stowe into the corner, Keith for 3. It's going to be short. Rebound, however, put up. Actually, it wasn't even a rebound. That served as a pass to Eloise Kwitnewski, who gets the basket. Ludington up 16-5. Fremont will work it down and get a basket there from Ava Gears. Her first points of the game. Ludington 16, Fremont 7. 7:06 left in the second quarter. Claire Keith now over to Heston Stowe. She'll give it to Grace Forfinski. Forfinski now, and she's going to be fouled there, and the foul will be called on Fremont's number 3, Roxy Martin. Ball is triggered in to Claire Keith. Over to Heston Stowe, back to Keith, they'll work it inside. Eloise Kwitnewski, her shot up, no good. And a rebound to Fremont, and a foul will be called on the Orioles. I think it's going to be called on Raven Thomas. .6:43 left, second quarter. Orioles 16, Packers 7. Fremont with the basketball. Riley Dirks has it. Dirks now to Brevin Powell. There's a turnover, and picking off the pass there was Forfinski. Her shot up, no good. Rebound to Fremont now. They lose it. Ludington has it once again. And with the ball, Heston Stowe. Stowe to Keith. Now Keith will give the ball to Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski, nice pass there. Go! Beautiful play there by the Orioles. Heston Stowe gets the basket and give the assist to Eloise Kwitnewski. 8 points in the first half for Heston Stowe. Orioles up 18-7. There's a shot up, no good by Fremont, but a foul called, and I think it's going to, once again, it's going to be on Raven Thomas. At the free throw line for the Packers will be number 5, belay my last, number 10, Riley Dirks. First free throw is up and good by Riley Dirks. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 22, Charlie Morse. Second attempt by Dirks is up and good. Big shout out to Evan Claveau. He's a big Ludington Orioles fan. And very happy to see, Evan, that you're tuning into the OSN tonight and cheering on and supporting the Ludington Orioles. Also, Barbara Ann Himes Haywood says, let's go, Lady O's. .540 remaining in the opening half. Ludington 18, Fremont 9. Fremont basketball. There's a turnover. It'll be Ludington getting the ball right back. And it'll be triggered in by Charlie Morse. On the court for Ludington now, you have Morse, Stowe, Kwitnewski, Forfinski, and Thomas. Forfinski to Raven Thomas. Back to Forfinski. She'll give it now to Heston Stowe. 3-second violation called on the Orioles. One of the girls got caught watching the paint dry. Here comes Fremont now with 5:22 to go. There's a deflection there by Eloise Kwitnewski. She'll get it ahead to Forfinski. Her shot up. Good! Basket for Grace Forfinski. The steal there by Eloise Kwitnewski. And Ludington now leads 20-9. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. 5:16 to go in the first half. Ludington 20, Fremont 9. You're watching and listening to the OSN.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
Welcome back to Fremont. Ludington leads 20-9. 5:16 to go in the opening half. Fremont basketball. Packers get the ball in with it. Number 3, that's Roxy Martin. And now a foul will be called on the Orioles, Heston Stowe. The OSN here in Fremont tonight, happy to be with you. And big thank you to Chris Nicholas at 102.7 WMOM. Of course, we'll be plugging in with them for the varsity game tonight, and gave him some short notice yesterday. And of course, also big thank you to our OSN Executive Director, Producer Thad Shank, for approving the switch from we were originally going to do last night's boys game at Hawley against Traverse City West. We took that game off from broadcasting, and we put this game on the schedule, which has huge West Michigan Conference Lakes Division ramifications. And we're here tonight, and happy to be here with you, bringing you JV and varsity girls basketball action. 4:35 to go in the second quarter. Ludington leads 20-9, girls JV basketball action. With the ball, Charlie Morse. Morse on the drive, shot up, good! Charlie Chuck the Duck Morse on the dribble drive, and she gets the basket. Ludington 22, Fremont 9. Open for the shot for Fremont is number 11, and that's Ava Gears. Shot up, no good. Rebound to Heston Stowe. Stowe will give the ball up now to Morse. Morse cross-court pass to Keith, now with the ball. Forfinski, beautiful pass there. Grace Forfinski with the assist. Eloise Kwitnewski with the basket. And that was with the left hand. Ludington 24, Fremont 9. Another steal for the Orioles. Charlie Morse has it. Morse, Keith with it now. And Keith, unable to control it, goes out of bounds, and it will be Fremont basketball. Into the Oriole lineup, number 25, Leanna Veneman. Checking into the Fremont lineup will be number 22, Kendra Dykeman. Fremont basketball. 3:35 to go, second quarter. Orioles up 24-9. Dykeman with it. Dykeman will give the ball now to Esther Vizia. There's a shot up and on the way up, no good there by Kaylee Friends, who's checked into the lineup. Friends wears jersey number 24. We had a fight for the basketball right there, and it was called a jump ball possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive postgame sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee. As the Orioles get the ball into Kwitnewski, no good, out of bounds, and it will remain with the Orioles. Smith & Eddy Insurance is a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. They'll fight for the ball, out of bounds, and it will remain again with the Orioles. Ball's triggered in by Heston Stowe. Belay my last, that was Claire Keith, and now we'll have a traveling violation on the Orioles. Fremont basketball, 3:01 to go, second quarter. Our next game after tonight's girls varsity game that we broadcast will be this Thursday, February 6th at Manistee. That'll be a girls JV and girls varsity matchup from Manistee High School, the Orioles and the Mariners going at it. And then on Friday, February 7th, we'll be right back at Hawley Gym. That'll be boys JV and boys varsity basketball against the Manistee Mariners. Ludington basketball, 2:43 to go in the second quarter. Heston Stowe, cross-court pass now. Veneman, nice pass there to Forfinski, who gets the basket. Grace Forfinski has 6 points in the first half. Ludington up 26-9. Orioles were up at the end of one, 14-5. With the ball for Fremont, number 5, Brevin Powell. Powell loses it, ends up in the hands of Riley Dirks. She'll get it back to Powell. They'll swing it now to Kaylee Friends. And Brevin Powell able to corral it before it's an over and back violation. She'll get it in, a shot up and in by Esther Vizia. Ludington 26, Fremont 11. Claire Keith with the ball. She'll give it now. Nice pass from Heston Stowe. Shot by Kwitnewski. Wouldn't fall, and here comes Fremont. But really good passing by the Ludington Orioles. They're sharing the ball really well. Here's a steal. Leanna Veneman, her shot up, no good. Rebound Veneman, shot no good. Rebound up and in, however, by Claire Keith. We have a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout, 1:34 to go in the opening half. Ludington 28, Fremont 11. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Fremont. Scoop Hansen, Nick Wysong, and Jackson Genter, the Oriole Sports Network, with you from Fremont High School on this Tuesday. Ludington up 28-11 girls JV basketball action. Shout out to McCoy Wild Adventures. They say go O's. Sydney M, happy to be with you, Scoop, and the OSN. Zach Sweet says let's go, ladies. Also, Kathy Morse, good job, Charlie Morse. And Brenda Veneman says let's go, girls, watching you from home tonight. Thanks for tuning in, Oriole Nation. Ludington up 28-11, 1:22 left in the second quarter. Orioles on the attack. Claire Keith with it. She'll give it now. Veneman, her shot up and no good. Leanna Veneman. Rebound put up. Shot by Keith, no good. Orioles still with it. Raven Thomas has it. Thomas cross-court pass there to Heston Stowe. She'll give it now to Claire Keith. Raven Thomas loses it, and Fremont has it with 1 minute to go in the first half. Orioles up 28-11. Now a foul is going to be called on Claire Keith. We'd like to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center is located at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can call my good buddy Mike Benedict up at 231-613-4111. At the free throw line for Fremont, number 13, Esther Vizia. First shot is good. Claire Keith will get a breather, and coming in to replace her will be number 3, Allie Brandt. Second free throw also good by Esther Vizia. Ludington up 28-13, 50 seconds to go in the opening half. Heston Stowe's pass deflected there. Allie Brandt just could not corral it. Now Fremont will turn it right back over to the Orioles. Brandt will trigger it in to Heston Stowe. Stowe now to Veneman. Back to Stowe. She'll swing it to Brandt. Raven Thomas pass deflected out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Into the Fremont lineup, number 4, Mariah Herrera. 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Ludington up 28-13. We want to thank Ludington Paint and Glass. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. 29.6 seconds remain in the opening half. Ludington 28, Fremont 13. Ludington basketball. Raven Thomas will trigger it in. Delana Slater has checked into the lineup. She wears number 0. She is a sophomore. Three-point attempt up, and that's going to be off the mark there by Heston Stowe. Rebound to the Orioles. And now there's a steal by Fremont, and taking it to the hoop. The shot up, no good. But a hard foul there as Heston Stowe made sure that the Fremont player would not get the basket. And going to the line for Fremont, number 10, Riley Dirks. 20 seconds to go in the opening half. Orioles up 28-13. First free throw is no good. Returning to the Oriole lineup, number 43, Grace Forfinski. Number 22, Charlie Morse. Second attempt by Dirks is no good. Rebound to Charlie Morse. Orioles will bring the ball up with 16 seconds left in the half, and now Ludington throws the ball away, and it will be Fremont basketball. 13.2 seconds to go till we get to the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show. Esther Vizia with it. Down the lane, shot up, and no good. Rebound fought for, and a traveling violation called on Fremont. 3.2 seconds remain in the opening half. Ball's triggered in. Forfinski, 1 second, and there's the horn, and we're at the half. Your score from Fremont girls JV basketball action. The Ludington Orioles 28, the Fremont Packers 13. And we will be back in about 3 minutes with the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show right here on the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, O Nation. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-2888 8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Fremont High School JV girls basketball. We're at the half. Ludington 28, Fremont 13. A shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Another reason we love coming to Fremont, beautiful facility. I've said it several times. They really roll the red carpet out for us when we come here. And they play awesome music here as well. And maybe I'm a little bit biased towards 1980s music. Of course, this tune they're playing right now is from Leonard Skinner, and this is from the 70s, Sweet Home Alabama, which is a classic. Many of you folks out there, I'm sure many of you know how Leonard Skinner got their name. Their gym teacher, many of the band members of the group, they had a very stringent gym teacher who really got on them about their long hair and was always really giving them a hard time. And his name was Mr. Leonard Skinner. And so they said, we'll fix him. So they named their band. Of course, they changed the spelling and so forth, but Leonard Skinnered. So if you haven't heard that story, you've heard it now. First half, scoring individually for Fremont, 2 points for Brevin Powell, 2 for Riley Dirks, 2 for Ava Gears, 2 for Kendra Dykeman, and 5 for Esther Vizia. For the Orioles, 4 points for Raven the Wrecking Ball Thomas, 6 for Eloise Kwitneski, 2 for Claire Keith, 2 for Charlie Morse, 8 points for Heston Stowe, and 6 points for Grace Forfinski. And I just met, just before we began the halftime show, I just met Eloise Kwitneski's father, Michael. Came over, had a nice chat with him. He introduced himself. And I was horrified when he told me that I had been mispronouncing the last name. He didn't give me a real hard time about it or anything, but I said, thank you for coming up. If there's one thing that I pride myself on, it's the pronunciations of players' names. So we'll make sure we have that correct now. Eloise Kwitneski. All right, some shout-outs to the faithful, the Oriole Nation out there. McCoy Wild Adventures say, let's do good tonight and let's go out and beat Fremont. Mike, hey, you know that's Ludington's public address announcer, Mike Jazzkula. He says, let's go Lady O's. Christine Schaefer, go O's. And by the way, Michael Jazzkula does an awesome job as the public address announcer at Ludington, a job I formerly had before I started working in radio, and I really enjoyed that job over there at Hawley Gym doing public address announcing. Marie Tara, great job, Lady O's. I see a bright future for the Forfinski girl. I love the hustle and hard work. Fun to watch. And that's actually Tara Graham. Okay. David Buskirk says, go O's. Susan Stowe, go Orioles. Dan Snigowski watching, go O's. And in fact, I think I talked last night to Dan. I know I talked to Joe Snigowski over at Hawley Gym. Joe's a class of 1984 classmate of mine. Let's see here. In the second quarter, Ludington outscored Fremont 14-8 after outscoring them 14-5 in the opening 8 minutes of play. Shout out to Ludington Chiropractic. Oriole Nation, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment necessary. Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. I think I'm a bit overdue to go see Dr. Mark Yeck. I'll be heading over tomorrow to see my massage therapist, Micah McCullough. Looking forward to that. Also, a shout out to the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. Urca Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282, and we will return. We're going to step aside. We'll return in 60 seconds for the start of the second half here on the OSN. Stay tuned.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Fremont High School, Ludington 26, Fremont 13. We're about to begin play here in the second half. Girls JV basketball action. Coach Troy Veneman talking with his girls right now as they're about to break the huddle and head out on the court. Huge varsity matchup tonight. That was an understatement I just gave you, as Fremont undefeated in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. Ludington with the lone loss early in the season, very early in the season at Hawley Gym to Fremont. And we're about, again, ready to start play here in the second half. On the court for the Orioles, number 1, Raven Thomas. Number 13, Claire Keith. Number 5, Eloise Kwitneski. Also 43, Grace Forfinski. And number 30, Heston Stowe. Shot put up, no good. We're going to have a quick foul there. It will be called on Raven Thomas, her third at the line for Fremont. And that is number 11, Ava Gears. First free throw is no good. Second attempt, up and good. One free throw for Ava Gears. She's got 3 points in the game. Ludington up 28-14. Up by 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. Raven Thomas with it now. Cross-court pass to Heston Stowe. She'll work it inside to Grace Forfinski, and Grace is fouled. Forfinski will trigger the ball in. She'll get it in to Kwitneski. Shot up, no good, in and out. And good hustle there by Raven Thomas. Not able to save the ball before it goes out of bounds. 7:32 left in the third quarter. Ludington up 28-14. Fremont with the basketball. Esther Vizio. There's a steal by the Orioles. Keith with it. Keith to the hoop. No, she'll pass it in the basket. No good there by Heston Stowe. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles. Fremont's pass is picked off there by Keith. Keith will give it now to Forfinski. Forfinski's shot blocked right there, and with it for Fremont, number 22, Kendra Dykeman. Over to Brevin Powell. Powell now on the dribble drive. Her pass is deflected right there. Going back to get it for Fremont, number 13, and that's Esther Vizia. Brevin Powell with it now. And Powell's going to be fouled there by Claire Keith. 6:51 to go in the third quarter. Ludington up 28-14. Orioles were up 14-5 at the end of one. 28-13 at the half. 6:44 left now in this third quarter. Vizia, there's a baseline runner there, up no good by Roxy Martin. Ball fought for, a jump ball, and it will be Ludington basketball. Claire Keith with the ball. She'll give it now to Raven Thomas. Thomas guarded there by Esther Vizia. To Keith. Keith over to Stowe. Stowe for Forfinski. Forfinski's pass is picked off there, and with it is Kendra Dykeman. Dykeman will give it up now to Brevin Powell. Powell to Roxy Martin. Martin back now to Kendra Dykeman. Brevin Powell has it. Powell on the drive. Gets to the free throw line. Dishes it. Shot up and in there by Ava Gears. Good ball movement there by the Packers. Oriole lead has been cut now to 12 points, 28-16. Heston Stowe, Raven Thomas. Thomas, nice move, shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, and coming away with it for Fremont, number 3, Roxy Martin. Martin will give it now to Brevin Powell. Steal by the Orioles. Forfinski ahead to Thomas. Thomas gives it up to Stowe, no good. Second attempt up and in and out, no good there by Claire Keith. Now Fremont took off. There's a steal, and now we're going to have a foul called on Fremont's number 5, Brevin Powell. Belay my last. It will be called actually on number 11, Ava Gears. Orioles will take the ball out on the baseline. Checking into the game for Fremont, number 10, Riley Dirks. 5:18 left in the third quarter. Grace Forfinski will trigger it in to Heston Stowe. Stowe, her pass is picked off there by Fremont's Riley Dirks. Dirks with the ball. She'll give it now to Roxy Martin. Martin's pass, and now it goes right between the legs of Roxy Martin, out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Heston Stowe triggers it in. Claire Keith with the ball. Keith now back to Stowe. Keith over to Thomas. Tried to get that ball into Kwitneski. And now Fremont had it. They throw it right back to the Orioles. And Kwitneski, she's going to be called for the travel. She got happy feet right there. And it'll be Fremont basketball with 4:39 to go in the third quarter. The Orioles have yet to score in the second half. Yet is the key word. Now we'll have a double dribble violation on Fremont. Checking into the Oriole lineup, number 25, Leanna Veneman. Veneman will give Claire Keith a breather. Ludington basketball. The ball's brought up by Veneman. Now to Thomas. Thomas cross court there. 3-second violation called on the Orioles. Ball's deflected right there. Fremont does save it. Well, that ball went a long ways right there. Where it got up court to Fremont. Now Another Packer turnover here. Into the Fremont lineup, number 5, Brevin Powell returns. Stowe on the dribble drive, and she'll give it now to Raven Thomas. Thomas, Veneman to Stowe, back to Thomas. Thomas cross court now, Veneman with it. Leanna Veneman. Now Heston Stowe working inside for Finsky's pass is deflected right there, and Fremont has it. And now pass picked off there by the Orioles, and they'll come back the other way. Stowe with it. Now it's her pass too high and touched last there by Raven Thomas. The ball goes out of bounds. .329 to go in the third quarter. Orioles up 28-16. Shot missed there by Fremont. Offensive rebound, however, to the Packers. Riley Dirks. Dirks over to McKenna Carson, who's checked in. Shot no good, and here comes Grace Forfinsky. Timeout, Ludington. It's going to be a full timeout. 3:09 to go, third quarter. Ludington 28, Fremont 16. We'll step aside. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Fremont. 3:09 to go in the third quarter. Orioles have a 28-16 lead, and it's Ludington basketball. Ball will be triggered in by Raven Thomas. She'll get it in to Heston Stowe. Orioles have yet to score in this third quarter. There's a dribble drive by Veneman. Her shot blocked, and here comes Fremont. Kendra Dykeman with it. Dykeman over to Riley Dirks. Packers trying to get back in this ball game. Ludington with a 12-point lead. Now they'll work it in, a shot up. No good there by Ava Gears. And with the board, Raven Thomas for the Orioles. Her pass deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Fremont Packers. Claire Keith with it. Keith, who's checked back into the game. Heston Stowe had the ball. She is fouled. Third team foul on Fremont in this third quarter. Orioles working the ball inside there. The pass there from Stowe. She's trying to get that ball to Raven Thomas. It sails out of bounds, and it will be Fremont basketball. 2:20 left in the third quarter. 28-16. Ludington, 14 points in the first quarter, 14 points in the second quarter, 0 points thus far in the third quarter. Their only saving grace is that Fremont has only scored 3 points in this third quarter thus far. Heston Stowe with it. Veneman shot up and no good. And with it for Fremont, number 10, that's Riley Dirks. Dirks, she'll give it now to Brevin Powell. Dirks fakes the three inside, shot no good. Deflected there, and now a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Eloise Kwitneski. That's Eloise's third foul at the line for Fremont, number 10, Riley Dirks. First shot is good. Grace Forfinski back into the Oriole lineup. She'll replace Leanna Veneman. Second attempt up and in and out, no good. However, rebound to Fremont, shot up, no good by Riley Dirks. And with the ball for the Orioles is Grace Forfinski. Ball batted out of bounds, and it will remain with the Orioles. Stowe will get the ball in to Claire Keith. Keith now to Grace Forfinski. Forfinski, nice drive, shot up, and no good there by Stowe. Rebound to Fremont's number 10, Riley Dirks. There's a steal by the Orioles. They'll bring it back. Keith with the shot up and no good. Ball fought for. Ends up with Raven Thomas. She'll give it up now with it. Claire Keith on the drive. Stowe to Thomas. Thomas. Forfinski with it now. Forfinski on the drive. Stowe, her shot up, no good. And Fremont comes away with it. Now Fremont will lose it out of bounds. Went right off the ankle of Kendra Dykeman. And Ludington basketball. 47 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ludington up 28-17. Now, Orioles turn the ball over to Fremont, and with it is Kendra Dykeman. With it now, Riley Dirks. Dirks over to Brevin Powell. Powell to Dirks, and now Dirks will be fouled. And oh boy, that's going to be Eloise Kwitneski's fourth foul. Into the Oriole lineup, number 0, Delana Slater. Three-point attempt up, no good by Fremont. Rebound to Forfinski. 25 seconds to go in this third quarter. Ludington up 28-17. Raven Thomas, her pass too high there, intended for Delana Slater. So far in this third quarter with just 19 seconds to go, Fremont has outscored the Orioles 4-0 in this third quarter. But Ludington still has a 28-17 lead. Pass from Fremont now. I believe that was thrown out of bounds. So it will be Oriole basketball. 13.2 seconds to go in the quarter. Heston Stowe with it. We're down to 7 seconds left. Stowe to Keith, and her pass is picked off. And here comes Fremont, and there's the buzzer. And at the end of 3 from Fremont, your score, the Ludington Orioles 28, the Fremont Packers 17. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Stay tuned. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. You know, we take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
Let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I always suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Okay, welcome back, folks. 8 minutes to go in this game. Girls JV basketball, Ludington 28, Fremont 17. Fremont outscored the Orioles 4-0 in that third quarter after having that 28-13 lead. Like I said, even though the Orioles didn't score in that quarter, they're still playing that staunch, good defense. They only allowed Fremont 4 points. There's a shot inside, up and in by Fremont's Kendra Dykman. Ludington 28, Fremont 19. Stowe's pass, and she's trying to get that ball there to Allie Brandt, and Brandt is fouled. Foul called on Fremont's number 10, Riley Dirks. Claire Keith will trigger the ball in to Heston Stowe. Stowe back now to Keith. There's some good ball movement. Forfinski with it now. Keith's pass is picked off there by Fremont's Riley Dirks. And now a foul called on the Orioles. It'll be on Heston Stowe. Her third. She's got 3. Eloise Kwitneski has 4 fouls. Fremont trying to get that ball in there, and it's picked up by Delana Slater. Slater will get it ahead now to Stowe. Stowe over to Brandt. Brandt and then to Keith. Keith now Forfinski with it. Now Forfinski steps out of bounds, and it will be Fremont basketball. Folks, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate assist you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone, 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Here come the Orioles. Heston Stowe in a hurry, shot up and no good. Rebound to Slater, back to Stowe. Stowe shot is blocked now. Stowe will give it to Forfinski. Forfinski, they'll swing it around. Shot up and no good by Keith. And here come the Fremont Packers. Shot up and no good by Fremont's Riley Dirks. Rebound, however, to Fremont. Dirks will take it in. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound Fremont. That's Dykman with it. They'll swing it now, and a three-point attempt up, and no good by Powell. Brevin Powell, and here come the Orioles. Grace Forfinski with it. Forfinski inside, up, Slater, no good, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2 with 5:58 left in this game. Ludington up 28-19. If you're just tuned in, Ludington led 14-5 at the end of 1. They were up at the half, 28-13. And they still led after 3, although they did not score in the third quarter, 28-17. Right now they're up 28-19. 5:58 left in the game. Free throws up, no good by Ludington's Delana Slater. Slater's second attempt up and no good. Fremont with the basketball. It's almost like when the second half started, this basket that the Orioles are coming down to at the this end of the court, it's like had a lid on it the entire second half. Ludington without a point. There's a shot up by Fremont, way too hard off the board, and now a foul's called on Fremont's number 32, McKenna Carson. 5:37 left in the game. Slater will come out, and Eloise Kwitneski checks back into the Oriole lineup. She's playing with 4 fouls. Stowe will give it up now to Brandt. Now with the ball, Keith. Keith's pass is picked off momentarily. Going back to get it, Heston Stowe. Stowe, get it on the wing there to Brandt. Now good pass there from Kwitneski. Back across. Claire Keith with it. Keith, open. Brandt, shot, no good. Ball fought for, and coming away with it actually the ball goes, actually it's still a live ball, and now Ludington has it. What are we going to have here? We're going to have an official's timeout as Grace Forfinski went down extremely hard. She's coming over now talking with Coach Troy Veneman. Official comes over, and she is going to come out of the game, and checking in for the Orioles will be number 25, Leanna Veneman. 4:55 to go in this girls' JV basketball game. Orioles up 28-19. Now we're going to have a foul called on Fremont. They'll get the ball in, shot from the corner, up no good there by Heston Stowe, a three-point attempt. Now a turnover for the Orioles, and with it Claire Keith. Keith will give it now to the Orioles' Allie Brandt. They'll work it down inside. Now a traveling violation on the Orioles. 4:32 to go in the ball game. Ludington up 28-19. Grace Forfinski getting set to check back into the Oriole lineup. Ball out of bounds, last touch there. The pass from Fremont's number 22, Kendra Dykeman, went off of the shoe there of Heston Stowe, so it'll be Fremont basketball. Packers get the ball into Riley Dirks. Now they'll work it to Kendra Dykeman. Dykeman to Powell. Three-point attempt up and good. There's a three for Fremont's number 10, Riley Dirks. She's got 6 points. Ludington now's lead has been cut to 6 points, 28-22. 4:03 left in the game. Timeout, Ludington. The Orioles have not scored in this second half. Again, they led 28-13 at the half. Right now, their lead is at 28-22. We want to thank North Star Chiropractic. They pride themselves on taking care of Oriole athletes of all ages. The team at North Star Chiropractic is dedicated to helping Orioles prevent injuries, recover faster, and improve their overall performance. North Star's expert chiropractors understand the unique needs of athletes and use cutting-edge techniques to ensure pain-free performance. At North Star Chiropractic, Oriole performance is our priority. That's North Star Chiropractic and Dr. Jacob Singh at 311 South Rath Avenue. Call 231-843-8200. Kate Mayfield says, go Grace Forfinski. Also a shout out to Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC services located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. Their services include basement foundations, concrete driveways, decorative concrete porches, decks, including all the way up to custom-built homes. Contact Trevor Scott Contracting and Restoration LLC at 888-860-4001. Ludington basketball. 4 minutes left in the ball game. Orioles up by 6, 28-22. Forfinski with it. Forfinski now to Stowe, and now a traveling violation called on the Orioles. Brevin Powell has the basketball for Fremont. Powell, she'll give it now to that was Riley Dirks. Now we have a basket scored by Fremont's number 5, Brevin Powell, and she's fouled. And all of a sudden, it's just a 4-point game. Free throw is good. 3-point game. Orioles led by 15 at the half. They now have a precarious 3-point lead with 3:33 left in the game. 28-25, and they have not scored. Ludington has not scored since late in the second quarter. Claire Keith on the drive now to Forfinski. Forfinski will give the ball to Charlie Morse, who's checked into the game. Now a nice drive there by Eloise Kwitneski, and she is fouled. That is the 15th foul on Fremont, so Eloise will be at the free throw line. See if she can break the whammy here and get Ludington's first points of the second half. Orioles are in dire need of some points, some offense right now. Kwitneski's free throw, no good. That lid still is at this end on that basket. Second attempt. Up and good. It took a little bank magic right there. Eloise Kwitneski banks the ball in, and that's the Orioles' first point of the second half. They lead 29-25. Shot up by Fremont, no good. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touched by the Orioles. Ludington 29, Fremont 25. 3:04 left in the game. And we'll just give you a heads up, Oriole fans, Oriole Nation, things are going to get loud in here because the Fremont Pep Band is here tonight. Ludington with the basketball now. Charlie Morse has it. She wears 22. Morse over to Claire Keith. Keith shot up, and that's going to be off the mark. Coming down with it for Fremont, number 11, Ava Gears. Gears over to Powell. Now with the ball, Riley Dirks. Dirks back to Esther Vizia. Baseline jumper up, no good there by Ava Gears. Ball fought for. We're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles. Oh, we have a technical foul being called here. A technical foul. And that technical foul called on the Fremont Packers, and it was called on number 22, Kendra Dykeman. Claire Keith will shoot the technicals for Ludington. First one is good. Huge, huge technical free throw good there for the Orioles' Claire Keith. Second attempt up and no good. So Claire Keith gets one of two technicals, and it'll be Ludington basketball. Hey, Oriole Nation, the Orioles will host Veterans Appreciation Night on Tuesday, February 11th at 7 p.m. in Hawley Gym. All veterans will be admitted free of charge to the Orioles contest versus the Montague Wildcats. Varsity boys team will have a pizza pregame with any veterans in attendance at halftime of the JV game. That's approximately 6 p.m. We'd love to honor and support our local military veterans. These brave men and women are an integral part of our community, and it would be a privilege to stand alongside of them and recognize their service. So that's Tuesday, February 11th, 7 p.m., Hawley Gym, Veterans Appreciation Night. Back to the action here. Girls JV basketball, Ludington up 30-25. There's a drive by Charlie Moore. She loses it. Coming away with the ball for Fremont, number 5. That's Brevin Powell. Now Ludington steals it right back. And that was Grace Forfinski with the ball, and she's going to be fouled. Grace Forfinski at the free throw line for Ludington. Ludington up again, 28-13 at the half. They were up 28-17 at the end of 3. They're currently up 30-25 with 2:07 to go. Forfinski's first free throw, no good. Got to give Fremont a lot of credit here, too, in the second half. Their defense really stymied the Orioles. Forfinski gets a big free throw right there, so she gets one of 2. Ludington 31, Fremont 25. Packers in a hurry, and now a traveling violation called on the Fremont Packers. 2 minutes, 1 second left in the game. Ludington up by 6, 31-25. Heston Stowe with the ball. She'll give it now to Claire Keith. Keith's pass is deflected, and now here comes Fremont. Lots and lots of turnovers for both teams in this game. Now a traveling violation on Fremont. 1:43 to go in the ball game. Stowe to Keith, back to Stowe. Now to Charlie Morse. Morse on the dribble drive, loses the ball, fighting for it. And Ludington coach Troy Veneman able to get a timeout. Just in the nick of time right there. Ludington up 31-25. We've got 1:28 left in the game. And we want to let you folks know that the team at Hankwitz Heating and Cooling would like to invite new and existing customers to give them a call today to schedule winter service or a free estimate to upgrade your home's heating and cooling equipment. Don't get caught in the cold. Depend on us to bring you trusted integrity and lasting reliability. We specialize in service and installation of Heil furnaces and air conditioners, a trusted name in the heating and cooling industry for over 50 years. Currently serving all of Mason County and northern Pentwater. Give our office a call today for winter furnace service and new HVAC equipment options and details. 231-843-2809. We are licensed and insured, locally owned and proudly operated by the Hankwitz family since 1975. Wishing all West Michigan athletes a great season. Make sure you check out the OSN page later tonight, folks. We'll have the box score from both the JV game and the varsity game here at Fremont tonight. Also, there's a new update on the Ludington boys and girls bowling teams that I received from Coach Maggie Bates, and we received some information as well from the Chalkheads gymnastics group. That's up. There's some photos, new photos on the OSN page. We're always keeping that fresh and updated for Oriole Nation. All right, Ludington basketball. They'll get it in, and with it, Charlie Morse. Morse with the shot, up and no good. Rebound, fought for, coming away with it for Fremont, number 10, and that's Riley Dirks. Dirks with 1 minute, 12 seconds left in the game. Now over to Brevin Powell. Three-point attempt up by Dirks, no good. Rebound to Eloise Kwitneski, and she is fouled, and they'll come back down to the other end of the court, right down in front of us here, the OSN, and shoot some free throws. I had the privilege of coming down state twice today. I was down earlier, we had a VA appointment at the Muskegon VA. At 11 today, went back to Ludington, did a few things, picked up Jackson G and Nick Wysong. As Eloise Kwitneski gets the first free throw, got our equipment and headed back here to Fremont for tonight's JV girls and varsity girls basketball games. Ludington up 32-25, 1:05 to go. A little bit more breathing room for the Orioles here. Be even better if Eloise can get the second free throw. It's up and up, in and out, no good. Ludington again had a 15-point lead at the half. Oh, there's a three-pointer. I hope I didn't talk too soon there. Three-pointer by Riley Dirks. Now we have a jump ball. Ludington with just a 4-point lead, 51.5 seconds to go in the game. Turned into a real nail-biter. Oriole basketball. Now a foul called on Fremont's number 5, Brevin Powell. 50 seconds to go in the game. Ludington up 32-28. At the free throw line for the Orioles, number 30, Heston Stowe. First free throw, no good. Second attempt up and good. Heston Stowe gets a big free throw there. Her first point of the second half after having 8 points in the first half. Ludington up 33-28. Shot on the way, no good there by Riley Dirks. Offensive rebound for Fremont. Three-pointer, no good. That was put up by Dirks once again. Now a shot put up by Fremont's Kendra Dykeman, no good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2. 34 seconds to go in this ball game. Ludington up 33-28. Dykeman First attempt is up and no good. Second attempt is no good. Ball fought for. Coming away with it, Claire Keith. Keith will give it now to Heston Stowe. Stowe back to Keith. 25 seconds to go in the ball game. Charlie Morse with it now. Morse to Keith, and now Keith will be fouled, and the foul is called on Brevin Powell. Claire Keith at the free throw line for the Ludington Orioles. She wears jersey number 13. First free throw is up and no good. Second attempt. No good. Line violation, so even if it had been good, it would not have counted. Into the Fremont lineup, number 13, Esther Vizia. Fremont now with the ball, number 5. That's Brevin Powell. Little baseline jumper up, no good. Ball fought for, no good. Rebound fought for, and coming away with it for the Orioles, Grace Forfinski with 11 seconds to go. Fremont got a couple good looks there. Could not get the ball to fall. We'll come back down to the other end of the court now, and Grace Forfinski will be shooting free throws. Make sure you stay tuned for the Smith and Eddy post-game show at the conclusion of this girls' JV game. Free throw is up and off the mark by Grace Forfinski there, the first one. Second attempt up and no good. It'll be Fremont basketball. Timeout, Fremont. 30-second timeout. We'd like to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution out on the roadways with all that white fluffy stuff that's been falling. And we're supposedly hearing something about an ice storm tomorrow, later tomorrow. So driving could get hazardous tomorrow evening and into Thursday. We'll see. I'm not a weatherman, but weatherman, I should say, but that's what I've been hearing. So make sure you use extra caution on the roadways. However, if you end up with a scrape, if you're in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, give my friend Mike Benedict a call, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Fremont has inbounded the ball. We're down to 7 seconds left in the game. Three-point attempt is up. That's going to be short. Rebound to the Orioles, and they're going to hold on here to win. A game that really turned into a nail-biter. Ludington holds on, and they win by the score of 33-28. And you are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. We're going to step aside. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top-quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on. Welcome back to Fremont, and the Ludington Oriole girls JV basketball team holds on. They were up 28-13 at the half, and they hold off the Fremont Packers. It turned out to be a thrilling game. It was a real nail-biter. Ludington wins 33-28, and we have a special post-game show right now. And joining me here is the entire the entire girls JV basketball team. They're all going to get on. They're going to say their name and say hello to Oriole Nation out there. So go ahead, Eloise.
Hi.
I've already said her name. So just Eloise Kwitneski.
Yes,
I
got it.
I had a good chat with your dad. He came over before the second half. And I said, oh, my gosh, I pride myself on getting the names pronounced correctly.
He
goes,
fine.
no, Scoop. He goes, I just want to come over and meet you. And I said, well, thank you for coming up and telling me that.
Of course.
And say hi to Oriole Nation out there listening.
Hi.
So you girls have only lost one game this year, and it came to Grand Haven, right?
Yeah.
Early in the year by 6 points.
It was like our first game. I don't think we were like in the mindset quite yet, but yeah.
Well, it's been fun covering you ladies this year, and the season's still got a few games to go, but big win over Fremont tonight.
Yeah.
And we're gonna let you pass the headset on. We're gonna let all the girls say hi on here. So if you can pass the headset back. And now, ladies, when you come up here, say your name and you can say your position. You can say hi to Oriole Nation.
Hi. This is Liana Veneman.
Liana Veneman, and congratulations on a fine season thus far. And I want to say hi. Well, you've already done that. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What's been your favorite part of the season?
Probably just like the girls. I don't know.
Well, what's the best thing about playing for your dad?
He makes me push myself a lot.
Okay. Well, thanks, Leanna. Great job this year.
Thank you.
Okay. Next up, we have
Noelle Brooks on my guard.
Noella. You're a freshman.
Yeah.
And on the freshman team, but you've seen some action with the JV.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody back in Ludington you want to send a shout out to?
Probably my grandma, Marlon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations. You can pass it back to Heston Stowe here. I know Heston very well. Heston, anybody back listening to Ludington you want to send a shout out to, say hello to?
My grandpa.
And what's been your favorite part of this season for the Ludington girls JV basketball team?
I think the teamwork that we all do and the team connection.
All right. Well, congratulations on this fine season and keep it rolling.
Thank you.
That's Heston Stowe, and now we have Chuck the Duck with us. Charlie Morse. How you doing, Charlie?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We got a little bit scared up here. Were you ladies, were you at all nervous? Because, it was 28 to 13 at the half, and they cut it down to 3 points.
Yeah. We were a little bit nervous, but we had it in us.
You just wanted to make your play-by-play man a little nervous up here, right?
Yeah, just a little.
Well, congratulations. Keep up the great work this year.
Thank you.
That's Charlie Morse, and she's going to give it up now to Grace Porfinski. Grace,
hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Anybody back home listening you want to send a shout out to?
I think my grandma and grandpa might be listening.
Okay. What's been your favorite part of this year for the Ludington Orioles thus far?
Just the team. It's really fun.
Yeah, and you ladies made this one very interesting.
Yeah,
you had the
was
15-point lead at halftime, and it seemed like this basket, the lid was on the top of it at the end of the season.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
Or at
was
the end of the
terrible.
game. Let me rephrase that. So, well, keep up the great play the rest of the season, and I'm sure Brother Trey probably tuned in tonight too, right?
I think so.
You think
sure.
so? Yeah. So, what were we going to say?
I don't know, actually.
Okay. Well,
thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. It's not very often. It's not very often like that, Grace, where I'm left speechless.
I know.
How's it going?
It's good.
Your name?
I'm Kimmy.
Kimmy. Let's see. I got it right there. Kimmy Hodges.
Yeah.
Okay, and you were one of the freshmen who's been brought up. You've seen a little bit of JV time this year. What's been your favorite part when you have got some time with the JV?
I don't know.
Being on the radio, right?
Yeah.
What do you like best about playing basketball as a Ludington Oriole?
I like the team.
Okay. The good it's good cohesiveness with the team and just being with your friends, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, keep up the good work, Kimmy, and thanks for being on the radio with us tonight. This is, by the way, a first time we've ever done this, and it's a pretty neat thing. And Coach told me that if we win tonight, we're going to have the whole JV, the whole team's going to come up, and they're going to be part of the post-game show tonight. So you ladies are making history tonight. You can give the headset up. I think I know this young lady here.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you, Kimmy. And we've got a Heemstra with us now, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Annika, how you doing?
I'm good.
What has been your favorite part of being up with the JV team?
I like how encouraging the team is and like how enthusiastic everyone is, and
Sitting down there on the bench tonight, were you getting as nervous as I was up here when it got down to 3 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fremont made a heck of a comeback. So we're looking forward to following your career here as a Ludington Oriole. Anybody back in Ludington you want to send a shout out to? Maybe great grandpa?
Yeah, and Grandma Tracy and Grandpa Fred.
Yeah.
They're always watching.
How about great grandpa Arlie?
Yeah, Grandpa Arlie.
Yeah, grandpa, right? No, great grandpa.
Grandpa.
That's right. You got to correct me on that. I've only known Arlie my whole life, and here I'm calling him great grandpa, and it's grandpa.
Yeah, and thanks to Emily and that whole family.
Okay. Well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up and speaking with us.
Thank you.
All right. Up next, we have, just a second, let me guess. Hold it. Madeline.
Yeah.
Hey, I got it right. Madeline Kalinowski. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
And a freshman, and also you saw a little bit of time with the JV. Your favorite part, Madeline, of being with the JV when you have got some playing time this year?
The team is just so positive and enthusiastic.
Just one loss this year. It came early in the year to Grand Haven, so close, exciting ball game tonight. It didn't look like it was going to be that way at halftime. The Orioles had a 15-point lead, but hey, that's the way it happens sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks for talking with us. That's Madeline Kalinowski, and with the headset now, we've got Delana Slater. She wears 0. Delana, your favorite part of this season?
Probably beating Fremont.
Good win tonight. It got too awfully tight there at the end, though.
Yeah.
And you've already given me your favorite. Anybody you want to send a shout out to back home who's tuned into the OSN tonight?
I'll give a shout out to my mom.
Okay. Anybody else on the part of the Delana Slater fan club?
No.
No? Okay. Well, she's awfully shy, folks. She's awfully quiet. But Delana Slater, you do a great job when you get in there. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now we've got Claire Keith here. Claire Keith, the granddaughter of legendary Ray Keith, fast pitch softball player. Of course, your dad's a pretty good coach, too, the track coach at Ludington. Claire, it's been fun watching you play this year. You and Heston Stowe formed a great 1-2 punch at the guard. What's been your favorite thing with the Ludington JV girls this year?
I liked when we played Cadillac because we really beat them by a lot, and it was supposed to be close. Yeah.
Just the one tough loss to Grand Haven. I understand that Coach Veneman is trying to get a rematch with Grand Haven. I don't know if he's had any luck yet. But anybody back home that you want to send a shout out to or say hello to?
Maybe my grandparents, I guess.
You think they never missed a home game? I always enjoyed talking with your grandpa Ray. Good guy. So yeah. And best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Look forward to following your basketball career. And you can turn the headset over now to Allie Brandt, who I believe is going to be our last player to be interviewed. I like the number, Allie. That was my high school baseball number, 3. Great number. Yes. And congratulations to you and your teammates on a great win here tonight. You held Fremont off. You've only got the one loss on the year. And your favorite part of this season thus far?
I've really enjoyed seeing just a team bond and come together.
All right. Anybody back home you want to say hello to?
My dad, Chris.
Okay. Well, congratulations to you and your teammates, and keep up the great work.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Thank you. We definitely will. That's Allie Brandt, and we got to say hi to all the JV girls basketball players right there. And that is going to wrap things up for the Smith and Eddy postgame show. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. When we return, we'll have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming your way here on 102.7 WMOM and the OSN.
Smith and Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith and Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith and Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.